For all those who are able to hear this, this is your portion as well. God stated that we are about to enter a season of rest and peace. And I did not know, hallelujah, I did not know that was even a season that could be my portion. That's so sad, but it's true, right? So I didn't know that was the season I was entering in, nor the season that you were entering in, until I was reading my word. And let me tell you all, go to 1 Chronicles, the 22nd chapter. What's happening is David is becoming older. And remember, he's a king, right? And David has a son, and he names his son Solomon after the wise Solomon, and he has this son, and he's telling everyone, listen, I'm getting older. My son is about to be the one that will take over. And what happened was David had this idea and this plan to build a temple, a house for the Lord. And the Lord told him, you won't be the one to build this temple for me. Actually, I'm going to have your son be the one to do this for me. And David, out of obedience and being the father that he was, he began to put things in place so that his son could accomplish that. And what God gave me while I was reading you all, it calmed my spirit. And I said, God, I received my season of peace and rest. And I want you all to type that even before I read this word to you. Just receive it and type in the comments, I receive my season of peace and rest. Hallelujah. 1 Chronicles, the 22nd chapter, and we can start with the 7th verse. David said to Solomon, my son, I had it in my heart to build a house for the name of the Lord my God. But this word of the Lord came to me. You have shed much blood and have fought many wars. You are not to build a house for my name, because you have shed much blood on the earth in my sight. But you will have a son who will be a man of peace and rest. And I will give him rest from all his enemies on every side. His name will be Solomon, and I will grant Israel peace and quiet during his reign. He is the one who will build a house for my name. He will be my son, and I will be his father, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom over Israel forever. You all, when I read it, I got excited. My spirit was excited, and it just confirms, like, God's like, listen, you've been through everything. Some of y'all have had a David season where it seemed like the sword will never leave your household, where it seems like there's always turmoil, drama, everywhere you go. On the job, it's gossiping, it's problems, and you like, all I'm trying to do is do God's work and will. You've been in relationships that seem like they were turmoils and just full of hardships and deceit, and you've had friendships that one day you're up, next thing you're down. You just felt like you were always in warfare. Hallelujah. I'm talking to me while I'm talking to y'all. Don't you worry. Hallelujah. And I'm talking to y'all while I'm talking to me. And God says, listen, I know you have seen that side where it seems like it's hardships and like you go and prepare for battle every other week. But God literally said to me, you have been through enough of that. You have had your David season. It is now time for your Solomon peace. And not only did God say, I'm going to give it to Solomon where he'll have peace and rest, but the people of Israel will also have peace and quiet. They've been dealing with wars ever since David became king, and even before that, Israel. Okay? So if you feel like that, I'm telling you all, I know it has been a rough, cold season. Wintertime now where I live, I'm in the Chi. Okay, Chi-town, stand up. It feels like, man, we in winter a lot. But when that summer come, we be, oh my goodness, y'all, we be so glad to get outside. And be like outside. Like you just enjoy the sun and the weather being nice and pleasant. And God is saying, I'm about to give you all this season of rest and peace because you've been through enough warfare in your life. If you receive that, all you got to do is put in the comments, I receive my season of peace and rest. And I know I am. I love you all. I'm excited about to have a birthday too. So your girl getting a little bit the bigger ages. But you know what? I'm thankful to God that I'm not laying on the cold steel of a bed where they put the corpse and the bodies on there and they can't feel anymore. Well, it's cold outside. I can feel. I'm in my right frame of mind, and I'm just grateful to you, Lord. You get the glory, honor, and praise for this vessel being used and for giving me life. I love you all. Remember to walk in purpose, on purpose. Go to work, God. Happy peace, happy rest, happy